Oh man, I hate Mondays.
Nah, man, it's Tuesday.
Wait. What day is it?
You know what day it is? Tuesday. Brewsday, Tuesday.
Oh, fuck yeah. It's time for Brewsday Tuesday. Here's Drez and Big Nate.
Brewsday Tuesday. I guess it's okay to say it's a special edition. We're not just drinking beer, although I did just pop the, I guess, best-selling beer in America now, right? Modelo dethroned Bud Light a couple months ago, and it is the Especial Golden Full Flavored Pilsner style lager with a clean, crisp finish. However, we're gonna spice it up a bit, huh, Nate?
Yeah, we are. I've got the Corona Extra, and
So this even says brewed in Mexico. Is Corona also brewed in Mexico?
brewed in can by Cerveceria Modelo Mexico. So it doesn't say in, it says by. So that does make me wonder.
Okay.
No, it is. Brewed and canned. Nope, still says by on the side. Imported by Crown Imports. So that implies, I think.
If it says imported
Pretty
as well,
heavily,
then
yeah.
yeah, fair enough. But so we're gonna try the micheladas.
Micheladas, yeah.
Micheladas.
So there's you've probably had the chiladas. The difference is micheladas are spicy and absolutely one of my favorite things in the world. I was actually turned on to them by the guitarist for the New Mutiny. Sent me a package of this company out in California. They're called I Love Michelada, and they make mix like this. This is not the one I've got. I've got Master of Mixes because I Love Micheladas is based out of San Diego, and they don't distribute as widely as they should.
Now you've already given me a glass.
With garnish that is going to be messy. I apologize for that.
Yeah, I was just thinking, should we have gotten? Oh, we do have paper towels.
All right. It's got chamoy and tahine on there. Chamoy is made from like fermented chilies and tamarind. Tahine is a chili seasoning. And what you do, you put this handy dandy michelada mix. Probably
I'm
about.
just gonna go ahead and throw you some paper towels. I'm pretty sure these are gonna be needed. All right, so you're not doing this for me. You're instructing me.
Yes.
Okay.
So you're gonna pour. A lot of it's to taste. It's subjective. I like to go about a third of the way up the glass with the michelada mix.
Third, okay.
And then I'll go ahead and hand that over to you.
All right.
Then you're just pouring beer on top. But what I discovered,
Master of Mixes.
because for the longest time you couldn't get any pre-made mix in the stores, you would just get the pre-canned chiladas, and those just frankly are not as good. So I found a recipe to make.
About that? Is that too much?
You're good.
Yeah. There was a little bit of
Hope you like
melted
tomatoes.
ice. No, I don't really. So
well, might be able to zhuzh it up a little bit after you try a little bit. But
okay. So and then just top it off with the beer.
Just top off with the beer. The strangest part about this whole thing to me is the putting beer on ice.
Yeah, when you said that the ice was involved, I was like, really? But I guess that's the
proper
way.
It's referred to as a hangover cure in Mexico, but honestly, to me, this is like on a hot summer day, the perfect just drink it all day.
All right,
and you got to make sure, of course, you got the garnish. You got to make sure you lick that as you drink it.
Well, yeah, I mean that's one of the things I love most about when I go to a Mexican restaurant. You got to get the margarita with the salt, and then every sip, you just twist the glass slightly so you get that with each one. So, all right, well, cheers, man. I'm waiting for maybe the head needs to go down a bit. I don't know, but now I do wonder if it's just a floater kind of a thing. Should I mix it up?
No, it'll start to settle a little bit. That's the thicker parts of the tomato juice, but most of the flavor should mix in pretty well. Now, I have stirred it, and I've done it without stirring it. I don't notice a huge difference.
Okay.
You could try it if you want to, but I think the garnish is what really sells the michelada for me. That
and what exactly is in the garnish about? Like, what is so it's because you use some sort of special
chamoy, which is this and I'll make sure we get it in the pictures that we post online. It's candy syrup. But see, in Mexico, they do something down there that we don't do up here. They like to put a lot of spice in their candy, which I absolutely find phenomenal. So it's made from fermented chilies and tamarind. And then they add a little bit of sugar to it. And they use it in pretty much everything any like confection, they'll throw it on watermelon. They throw it in throw it on mangoes. But the tahine is just a lime chili seasoning that you can get pretty much in any supermarket. And that's another one. That falls under the Frank's Red Hot category. I put that on everything.
Yeah, I have some of that in my spice cupboard as well. That does work pretty good. So you like this?
I love this. You're not loving this.
I'm not loving this whatsoever.
All right, try adding a little bit of the mango can I handed you,
Now?
if that changes it. I mean,
I'll
keep
check
going
more
if you
sip.
want.
I mean, maybe it's getting better, but if you're watching on the video,
His reaction.
my
is not-
reaction on that first sip, I'm getting more used to it. But man, that first sip, I was like, oh my gosh.
This is
So you say that it's mainly a hangover drink. This does seem like, one of those earlier ones, like a Bloody Mary type deal. Is it, do you drink it that way, or do you pound these all day in the night?
yeah. I mean, yeah. I particularly like them when I'm cooking. If it doesn't really matter what I'm making. It goes good with Italian food. But anything I'm cooking, I usually spice everything up anyway, so it's just a good like segue into dinner.
How much mango nectar should I add?
It's a taste. I mean, it's really up to your preference. I've got the orange. I've never tried the orange. The mango's pretty good, but well, you like mango too, so
I do like mango.
it shouldn't go too crazy. But I think that's
All right, we'll see what this does. You still want the spice, so now it'll be a little sweeter, huh?
yeah.
With the mango.
I feel like I'm making like a Mexican brass monkey over here. Did the mango help?
It remains to be seen. I'm gonna give it a couple more sips. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be making these. I guess I don't have to like everything that comes on this show.
Well,
Yeah.
I really just set you up, man.
It also seems like, well, I don't know. I guess maybe the next round more so because you're gonna make it from scratch
Yeah,
instead of the mix.
The next
See
round, I
what
make
all
myself.
that
We'll see
really.
if that's any better.
Hopefully it is. I would expect it to be, because if anything, it's because it's made with love.
Now,
And that you add that extra special ingredient, it makes a big difference.
I do have a special ingredient for the next round.
Tequila.
No, damn it. What is it? We call that a Mexican bomber. I'd like that. I'd be down with that. But no, I don't have any tequila. I do have tequila in my freezer. I should have thought ahead.
I wonder if it's the stuff around the rim that's just too much for me. I'm gonna try it like from the
Just
not
straight up?
already drink from part. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's the rim stuff is too much. Maybe I'm just drinking too much of it. Maybe I just need to have just a little bit
At a time.
Yeah,
Really
not
let
so
it get
much.
in there.
So who turned you on to this?
His name's Jeremy. He's the guitarist for the New Mutiny.
And he's just specifically the Michelada, the pre-mixed stuff, or is
Yeah, he sent me the I Love Micheladas, their pre-mixed stuff. And they have, when they ship you a package, it's really wild because they'll give you the mix, a cup to drink it out of. And then they also send you all kinds of like crazy Mexican candy. Like there's this one that is it's kind of like a push pop if it had like sat in the sun and melted, and it's pure like that combined with tamarind paste. So like you look at it, you're like, oh, this is really sweet, and then it just like kicks you in the teeth. They give you straws that are made of tamarind. I don't know what tamarind is, but so far everything I've had with it I've liked. It's another one of those fruits that like don't eat by itself.
So how long you been like making and drinking these?
Since the pandemic.
Is that how? Okay.
Yeah.
I could
'Cause
see how.
that's when I started talking to the guys in the New Mutiny, they had reached out to me and they'd like sent it as a thank you for doing the interview. It's like I would have done it anyway, but and kind of just, I mean, they all lovingly refer to it as steak marinade, but I love it. Have not marinated.
Have you tried
steak
that?
yet.
Yeah, I mean,
I think it would be delicious, but I also fear, like, I'm very serious about my steak. I only do salt and pepper on it when I cook them. And then, you put butter in the pan, a little bit of rosemary and some garlic. Just for the aromatic aspect of it. And that's the only way I will make a steak because I'm so afraid of like ruining steak when I've bought it.
I was gonna say, well, the thing you say pan, and you lost me on pan, man. You don't grill a steak; you cook it in a pan,
I mean, well, we've got the
flat top,
Blackstone
so it gets
flat
the-
top, so it's it's the same concept. We do the same thing there. No, I very rarely grill steaks. It's one of those you get such a nice even sear if you're not sitting on grill grates. And if you look at like all the like Michelin star chefs, they're cooking their steaks in cast iron pans.
Okay, I guess that's a fair argument. Yeah, I mean, I don't cook steaks all that often either, but you're right. Mainly just salt and pepper. Although, I don't know, BB went to some conference or something, or maybe I can't remember if it was that or just one of her clients is a big steak guy from Texas or whatever, and he gave her, or I think it was maybe at a conference thing, and it was like just a freebie or whatever, but this like specific some kind of salt that's supposed to be, not supposed to be. It is damn good because that's definitely what if I'm cooking a steak, I grab for that salt, and it's bomb.
It's one of those. Every time I see someone try like to do something different, like for a while there was a period where people were cooking it in ground coffee. And I think that's where I really learned my lesson is I did try that once and it was just absolutely disgusting.
I'm just gonna drink some of this Modelo.
You just want the Modelo. That's fine.
I mean, we have enough that if you
That's
wanted
fair.
to make because I know we're doing the, if we were gonna do the half and half, I don't know if you used all the Corona or not, but I just need to.
I wasn't. I figured we weren't going to do the half and half because we got plenty. And I knew you
Got
probably were
plenty.
going to love the.
Yeah,
the
I don't
shit.
think I need to try the Corona version of this. I think I'm good. I can't imagine it'll taste that much different.
Well, I'm hoping you at least like mine a little more.
That I'm looking forward to trying.
That last sip, absolutely delicious.
Well, yeah, each sip, it's like it's got to be the stuff. It's just very. I mean, it's the spices comes a little later. I think it's more. It's like tart. I mean, I guess it's salt, right? I'm sure that's an ingredient.
Oh,
But
yeah. There's salt. There's chili flakes, lime zest. It's dehydrated.
all right, if we're gonna untap these, how do you like yours? I mean, you've had it before, right?
Yeah.
This is like your go. This is a
This pre-made mix is only with the pre-made mix is only a 4 for me, but that's because if I'm going to take the time and make it, it's just so much better. Spoiler alert, I'm not going to bring in something I make that I don't enjoy, so that'll give you a little preview of the score for next round.
well. Spoiler alert: I don't like this, so it's not gonna get a good score for me, man. I think. Well, now I wish. Yeah, I don't know if it's better with the mango nectar or not. But either way, this is getting a pretty low score, bud. Don't be offended
I won't.
when I throw out a nice 1.5. I don't know,
Oh.
man. Like I don't even want to drink the rest of this.
Natty Ice isn't even that low.
It's pretty bad. It's just not good. I don't like this at all. Like it's you're
More for me.
yeah, you're mixing too much. It's too much. It's too much.
It's a flavor explosion.
There's a lot of flavor.
What was
going
that
on.
movie with South Harmon Institute of Technology and with Justin Long
Mm.
and
Oh, accepted.
Accepted, yeah. And you got the culinary program. The guy blows out of the kitchen doors and says it's an explosion of flavor. That's what this is for me.
It's definitely an explosion of flavor. I don't know if it's the right flavors that should be exploding together, but I mean, I'll keep trying to power through it, and then we'll see how it goes. I got a feeling I like yours better. I mean, the
Fingers
store-bought stuff, even if it is the gourmet, whatever, it's, you gotta, if you want to do it the best, you make it your own. And I'm sure if you've been making it since the pandemic, you've tweaked your recipe, right? So
There are some things I do different, and I'll explain those in the next segment.
okay, let's take a break, and we'll come back and we'll try.
Drez is gonna go brush his teeth.
Oh my gosh, we'll try Nate's Micheladas. Ooh, on Brewsday Tuesday. Stick around and pray for me.